Boom. Hope everybody out there is taking care of yourself in today's beautiful reality. Today, interesting topic, and I'm going to put up a metric right here of something that I came across that sort of sparked an interesting thought process happening lately in my mind. And I posted this in my community section, and a lot of you liked it, and I received some comments about people saying how deeply that struck them. But it's basically about people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. As in, people in your reality cannot understand you whatsoever unless they have had that similar understanding that they have found it within them. There's no amount of knowledge or wisdom or anything that you can give people, me included. When I get in front of this camera, I could say so many things that, maybe for a certain person would hit very deeply for them. But in terms of my semen retention, you will be exposed video, if you were to read all of the comments that have come through on that video, you would realize that so many people are still they think it's funny, they think it's a joke. And it is funny. I'm not saying that I don't laugh at the comments when people talk about spewing their energy all over the place and what's the big deal about it, or arguing with me about prostate cancer or anything like that. But what I am here to tell you, and this video is for the ones who are on this semen retention journey and for the ones who are on this spiritual journey, in realizing that this journey is not easy. And I've spoken about it, in previous videos, but I feel like this is the topic and this is the phrasing of that metric I put up in the beginning of the video that really hits home for me, and I think will hit home for a lot of you, is that you may have a plethora of people in your life. You may have a plethora of friends. You may have a good relationship with your family that brings you some sort of satisfaction in terms of keeping up with these people that you care about, talking about their lives, asking them questions about, the matrix stuff. How's the job going? Yeah, the weather's pretty good. Oh, yeah. I just bought a house, blah, blah, blah. Just, talk like that. And that can provide you a certain amount of satisfaction. But the truth is, and this is what I've been hitting on a lot lately in my videos, is finding that real satisfaction. And when I'm speaking from my own experience, and those of you out there, I know you can relate, when you speak maybe about these spiritual topics, maybe about how you're feeling in this reality and the shadow work you've been performing, the things that you really care about, because I find that once you become spiritually awakened, you can never deny the fact that this side of your life, you cannot look away. You can never go back fully to those old ways of being completely ignorant to what this game is that we're all playing. It's like nothing else maybe matters truly as much. And ultimately, that's why I got in front of this camera, to share my feelings about this journey. Because like I said, once you see it, you can't forget it. You can never go back to those old matrix ways. And really, there's just me getting in front of this camera to tell you guys that I get a lot of comments about people struggling, okay? I get a lot of comments of, people thinking they're crazy because they've come into this new perspective shift and this new way of thinking that you can't unsee. And the people around you that maybe will laugh at you, because to be honest, I get laughed at all the time about sharing how I feel about certain things and how the world works. all right? I have been laughed at so many times by family, by coworkers, by friends. The list goes on and on. So if that is you who was very passionate about some of these things and wanting to share them with people, or just sharing your perspective on life, like, you're not alone, okay? I have been laughed at so many times. And I wanted to give you maybe a perspective shift here, with people maybe not being able to meet you as deeply as you've met yourself, okay? In that, instead, when I was first starting on this journey, I was very passionate about all of these different topics, okay? And I'm still very passionate, but instead of taking it so seriously, right? And yeah, I'm reading all of these spiritual books and I'm so awakened, okay? This is going to put your spiritual ego in a place that is not attractive, all right, to people in your reality. If you share information about semen retention and you share information about shadow work or spiritual journey related topics to people, and they laugh at you, and instead of you maybe laughing with them in realizing that, like, it's all just this big funny game, because really it is, and it's not that serious here. It's really not that serious in this game, okay? You will become unattractive to people in your life if you take this too seriously. And I wanted to let you guys know this, that we're diving into the ego, we're diving into the shadow work very often on this channel. And I dropped a video just the other day about becoming no one, becoming nobody. This sort of perspective shift in becoming nobody allows you to let go of this big spiritual ego, all right? When I first started this journey, I wanted everyone to know. I wanted everyone to see the glow. I wanted everyone to listen to the vast knowledge that I have. Yeah, I'm like this being that I'm one of the 144,000 chosen one people. Yeah, the spiritual community loves to sell you these lies. They love to tell you, you're chosen, you're a chosen one. All of these other sheep-minded people and bots around you, they don't understand you because you're just better. You've heard it so many times. And you develop this thinking that, yes, I am better than these people around me. They don't have the awareness I do. They can't see the signs that I do. And they're the stupid ones, okay? Okay, it's almost as if you cannot bypass this phase of the spiritual journey. So for those of you out there that are thinking you are so vast and so knowledgeable and so wise, wow, I'm only 27 years old and I already am exposed to all these things. Yes, God is with me. All right, you will eventually get smacked by the universe, okay? And I've talked about being exposed. I've talked about the things you've been suppressing, this hidden shadow work that needs to be done, okay? They will come up, you will be exposed, and there will probably be times where you will be embarrassed. It's not until you do the work and you realize that you are nothing. That is such a beautiful thing to think about yourself. When you finally let go of the grip that you have on this ego and this thing that you are, I'm all of these things. I'm doing so great. Look at my bank account. Look at my success. All of these people want to listen to me. Yes, blah, blah, blah. And the people that laugh at me, they're stupid and dumb. It's not until you let that wall down that you realize that it's so funny. It's all so funny. So, really, guys, I just wanted to maybe not even give that much knowledge to you guys, but also let you know that you're not alone on this journey. And that people can only meet you as deep as they've met themselves, but it's not that big of a deal, okay? 9 times out of 10, your reaction towards people of you being maybe offended by them not understanding you is going to repel people from you, okay? Don't take it so serious. Realize that I'm nobody, you're nobody, and when you allow yourself that freedom, you take the chains off, okay? Because you've been holding on so grip tight to this ego, you'll realize it's not that deep. It's and really it's just a big fun game. So hopefully this message finds the right ears, guys. I'm over here trying to be consistent with you guys. It's just these topics, man. Leave it down below in the comments. Thank you for all the new supporters. Let me know what you guys want to hear. All right, peace.